Even people that hate me, I get money raised to save their lives. People that have their coins on exchange and get wrecked trading, I save their lives. I get them to delay gratification. On the Bitcoin chart, you know what you see? You see a lot of wicks to the upside with liquidated shorts. Those are people whose lives are destroyed. There's no wicks to the upside in the HEX chart because there's no place to short it, so there's no liquidations.
That's called the market cleaning up. All that kind of shit is perfectly normal. Like that kind of stuff
No,
in a
destroying
normal
people's
market.
lives is not good.
No, no, no. People who play with fire, unless they get burnt, they do not
Nope.
learn.
No,
So
it's
if
not
you
true.
remove, so that what you're talking about there is basically a central banker's idea of we remove the pain receptor so that people never feel the pain of making poor decisions. If someone is stupid enough to make a fucking poor decision, like go 100x long on Bitcoin trying to get rich quick, which the premise of that idea in the first place is fucking wrong. Like the whole point of accumulating wealth is to add some value to life, not sit on a fucking computer and jerk off while you're fucking placing longs on BitMEX. Like that is not adding any value to fucking society. So as a result, the market cleans out those people who came to get fucking rich quick. So, there's a
Yeah, but
saying in markets, which is, bears get rich, bulls get rich, and pigs get slaughtered. So that kind of stuff is perfectly natural. It's a good thing. Fuck
no,
them.
no, no, bro. You're just not a good teacher is the difference, okay? I took home economics when I was in school, and they taught me that when you're cooking, you turn the pan handle away from where you're walking so you don't walk by it and bump it and burn the living crap out of your leg and have hot oil and a mutated leg for the rest of your life. And when I would teach home economics, if I were to, I would teach kids not to burn their legs off. But with your type of bad education style, you think the only way to teach people is from them getting wrecked. And I assure you it's not the case. We live in a world right now where the majority of advertising for cryptocurrency is to get the users destroyed.
Totally, totally. And this is something we
100%.
actually agree on. This is
Yep.
something we agree on. So
Agree.
like I had every opportunity, for example, like a little bit more background on me is, I built a Bitcoin business and it was a Bitcoin only business. And I've foregone probably millions of fucking dollars in, sponsorships and shitcoiner money and God knows how much in terms of potential profits from enabling people to fucking gamble between shitcoins. But we don't do that. All we did was enable people to just simply swap their shitcoin dollars into Bitcoin, which is effectively what people should be doing as opposed to going out there trying to fucking earn yield. Like the whole yield market especially is just a symptom of a diseased fucking world in which people think that they should be making money for nothing. Like that concept is fundamentally wrong.
No, it's
It
not.
really is.
It's
It
not.
is.
It used to
Saving
be.
is what people should be doing.
It's
Saving is
not.
what people
No,
should be
but
doing.
saving is only as useful as someone can deploy the saving. Like, so
And that's the thing. No, 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 no. That's actually false because not everybody should be deploying their savings. People should be saving and then deploying it when they need it.
no, but
So what saving does is enables them. So this is the last thing I'll say, then I'll let you go. But saving enables people to plan for the future. So it lowers uncertainty across time. So
if
when they
if what
can't
you were
do that,
saying
that's
was
the whole
true,
problem with the world today.
you would have disproved capital efficiency in lending markets. It's not the case. Some people are better at allocating capital than other people, which is why we
That's
have
fine.
C-level executives, and which is why dumb noobs are actually prevented from doing whatever they want with their money, which is why we have accredited investor laws. Because when we didn't have accredited investor
Really,
laws,
accredited
people would
investor
get.
laws are a great idea, are they?
I'm not telling you that they're a great idea. I'm telling you why they were created. It's so easy in the libertarian mindset to forget how we ended up with all these over restrictive laws. The reason we have too many laws and over restricted laws is because the government keeps appealing to good excuses and the people are too stupid to see through the quote good excuse. So I'll give you
Yeah,
an
but then
example.
what it does is it creates a cushion for morons to keep doing the
No,
thing that
but
they shouldn't be doing.
there's only three ways that you can solve the people getting scammed problem. There's only three ways, and I have the best way. I'm going to tell you the two ways that suck.
Create a scam.
To create things that are awesome that use the same tactics scams use so that you can outcompete the scams. There's a big difference. Force multipliers are not intention. They multiply force. You can use a firearm to save people, or you can use a firearm to harm people. You can use martial arts to save people, or you can use martial arts to harm people. And you could use powerful marketing techniques. I dress like a clown because it's effective. I don't dress like a clown because I particularly just love advertising other people's brands over my own. I'm leeching other brands that have already spent hundreds of years developing brand loyalty to pivot their customers into things that could save their lives. Very tactically efficient with what I do, which is why Hex went up over 1,000,000% in 623 days. 1,000,000% before staking. If you'd staked, you'd be up 2,000,000%, 2.5. There was another inflation bug, which means print as much Bitcoin as you want.
If you're gonna make a point about a force multiplier, don't try and conflate that Hex is a competitor to Bitcoin, because
It is.
as far as I understand,
It is.
really.
Yes.
So you believe that the world at some point is going to converge upon Hex as a standard of money that the world should operate on?
You're looking at a big S curve staring you at the face with elongated cycles and limp dick pumps. You got basically negative returns annually right now. My Rolexes have outperformed you. All the meme stocks have outperformed you. All the coins have outperformed you. You're holding the top of an S adoption curve. Do you know what happens after the top of the S adoption curve? Everything just goes flat, man, which is why your returns are flat. You're not early. You know how old Bitcoin is? Bitcoin's 12 or 13 years old now. You're not early, bro. You're late.
Correct.
And that's the reason your gains are going to continue to suck. And your roadmap sucks too. When I used to defend Bitcoin, a block size increase was on the roadmap from Blockstream. Bitcoin Core, Blockstream, literally had a Bitcoin block size increase on the roadmap. Did we ever get it? No. And I fought for UASF and I fought for Neo2x. No, but we should have got it because computers got faster and throughput got faster.
Not at all.
Yes, they did.
That's. I mean, that doesn't matter. Like, all of that is irrelevant.
So, so everything in the world gets faster and more throughput, except Bitcoin, because it's a magical exception. It can't make progress.
No. Bitcoin's making perfect progress.
No, it's not.
Yes, Bitcoin continues. Like, here's the thing: the world around us is crumbling.
Looking at what chart? What chart are you looking at that's showing you Bitcoin's killing it?
Have a look at wokeism. Have a look at fucking.
Yeah, that's all terrible. We agree on that. We agree on wokeism.
So the whole world is collapsing around us.
I agree with all that.
Bitcoin is like this heartbeat that remains consistent.
That had its run. Bitcoin had its run.
It's not had its run. Bitcoin's early days, man. Bitcoin's going to have its real run.
Dude that bought 13-year-old bag that just got here is like, yo, I didn't buy the top. I called the top of the day. You did not. You probably dollar cost averaged into the top on the day. Like, I'm telling you as a person that knows more about Bitcoin than you. Like, I'm trying to save you, man.
More about Bitcoin. No. You're trying to frame Bitcoin through the lens of making dollars. I don't care about that.
No.
The only measure that counts for me.
I 1,000x people's Bitcoin stacks. What part of less than a Satoshi to 1,000 Satoshis is unclear to you? I 1,000x your Bitcoin stack for free.
Bitcoin stacks then. Why do you want to increase people's Bitcoin stack if you don't?
I don't.
Bitcoin is worth
but it's still better than fiat. Look, Bitcoin is not as good as Ethereum, which is the reason Ethereum's outperformed it 3-1. You know who owns Bitcoin? A bunch of venture capitalists and scumbags. But you think it's the fucking, we're going to save politics with this shit.
I'm not.
Let me tell you who owns Bitcoin.
At least I don't think I'm a scumbag. But.
You know who just drove the price up of Bitcoin over the last week? I do. Do you know who? It's a single guy.
Fuck. It doesn't matter. It's a market.
It doesn't matter who drove the price of Bitcoin up?
No.
I thought you wanted to promote Bitcoin. How are you going to promote Bitcoin if you don't know who the guys driving the price up are to go find more of them?
I don't care about the price. See, this is why I asked you the question in the beginning is like, why do you do what you do? Is that you're trying to get rich? Like, I don't care.
I've been rich and retired since 2003. I had a 150 employee company doing 60 million a year turnover in 2003 when I retired at the age of 25. I started mining Bitcoin when it was 50 cents.
You haven't answered me.
Yes, because I'm fixing everything. The reason I'm a self-help author, the reason I raised $27 million for charity, the reason I raised multiple billions of dollars for freedom of movement and freedom of speech is because I deeply care about these things. I've been rich and retired for decades, plural. I've run out of shit to buy. I have $5 million of watches I don't even set the time on. I'm wearing 2 of them to troll. This one's $1 million on its own. But this isn't what I actually care about.
I can't unmute him. Richard, you muted on Zoom real quick. Sorry. I don't know what happened.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know. Did I hit the button M or something? Yeah, I only have all this clown mode stuff to flex on people because it's what they understand. I have to charge and plug in my Louis Vuitton bags before the show.
This is the
just
thing.
to flex.
So what you're doing,
but this works. What you're doing doesn't work. You're telling people to sell their Bitcoin. You're telling people you don't care who buys it. You're telling people you don't care about the price. That's all anyone cares about is the price. You're the weird one that's doing a bad job marketing Bitcoin. I'm doing a better job marketing Bitcoin. I got people to take their Bitcoin off of exchange and hold it and maybe even buy more to give them free coins for it. What have you done? What has Satoshi done? When Bitcoin.org got hacked, who went to save the Bitcoin people from being scammed? I did. Did you do an emergency stream when Bitcoin.org got hacked?
No.
More than once, by the way.
No, okay, fine. So all right.